Welcome back to Summarize Science. Have you ever wondered how accurate the sensors in your phone or smart thermostat really are? This paper reveals a hidden source of error in almost all sensors and presents a groundbreaking way to fix it. Let's look at this diagram of a thermal sensor. It takes in heat from an object and, through a series of steps, turns it into a digital temperature reading. But there's a problem right here in the calibration phase. To save memory and power, sensors store their calibration data as simplified numbers, essentially rounding them off. This rounding process, called quantization, loses a tiny bit of information. This lost information creates what's called epistemic uncertainty, meaning we're no longer 100% sure what the original, perfect value was. Here's what that looks like in practice with a real thermal camera. What we see as a single temperature for a pixel is actually a range of possibilities, a probability distribution, which these graphs clearly show. The researchers found these tiny uncertainties aren't just random noise. They're a direct result of how the sensor was made and calibrated. And these errors can be surprisingly large. For this commonly used thermal sensor, the uncertainty led to potential absolute errors as high as 5.3 degrees Celsius. That's a huge difference and way beyond the manufacturer's stated accuracy. So why does this matter? Let's look at an application like edge detection, which is crucial for things like object recognition. Here, a standard algorithm tries to find the edges in a thermal image, but it produces these false positives, like ghost edges in the corners. These ghosts are caused by the sensor's hidden uncertainty. But when the researchers' method accounts for this uncertainty, look at the result on the right. The false edges are completely gone, leaving only the true outline. But how do they do this in real time without needing a supercomputer? They built these custom, low-power hardware platforms that are specifically designed to track uncertainty through calculations. This specialized hardware is incredibly efficient. Compared to the standard scientific method for this, called a Monte Carlo simulation, their more advanced hardware is over 94 times faster while using very little power, making it practical for real-world devices. So let's recap the key points. First, nearly all sensors have a hidden uncertainty that comes from rounding off calibration data during manufacturing. Second, this uncertainty can lead to significant errors, causing problems like false readings or ghosts in imaging applications. And third, the researchers have developed a practical, low-power hardware solution that can track this uncertainty in real time, dramatically improving the reliability of sensor data. What does this mean for the future? Imagine more reliable medical sensors, safer self-driving cars that don't see phantom objects, and smarter industrial automation. By understanding and quantifying uncertainty right at the source, we can build a new generation of devices that we can truly trust. Thanks for watching Summarize Science.